Made it here to the job of the day. This morning I was out getting our chip truck dumped. You can see the guys already have a pile of branches ready to go. Arturo's right there getting the chipper all turned on. Bernardo's over here on the bucket. He's gonna quickly take down this one tree here. In the morning they trimmed up a tree in the back there. And you can see Johnny's with the mini right now bringing all the branches over. They're gonna get that all chipped up, and then we're gonna move to the back where we have a maple and a dead ash that we have to remove. The guys are about done with that area there. They just finished cleaning up that grass, just chipping up a couple more branches from this pine tree here. Now in the back here is the majority of the work. We have this one maple here, the dead ash there. It's a pretty big ash. Maple's the right size, shouldn't be too hard. Got that small pink house right next to it. We also have all these trees here that you see, that pine tree, all these here. And then we have this pile here that we have to pick up and clean up. Once the guys are done there, we'll move on to back here. We'll most likely have to drag all the branches all the way to over there. There's really no way to bring the truck over here. But Ardo's sharpening his saws right now, getting that all ready to go. And then we'll get started on these trees here. I walk away for 2 seconds and he drops this one whole piece here. All right, we're gonna start cleaning this whole branch up, and then we'll move on to this one here. Continue with the ash, knock out all these trees. Got a good amount of work done. Knocked out all these trees plus this one here. Cleaned up most of this area here. Still got a whole lot of cleanup left. You can see all the guys are cleaning up. The track actually fell off the Mini, so I have Roy right there. He's gonna put it back on while I head over to get the log truck dumped, get that dumped, and then I'll come back and we'll continue working. Hopefully they'll have the track back on by the time I get back, and they have a little bit of this cleaned up. Either way, we shouldn't take too long. We're gonna head over and get the truck dumped. It's not completely full, but either way the Mini is down, so I'm just gonna head over to get it dumped now, because not all the wood was gonna fit in here. So let's head over and get it dumped. Made it back here to the job. Got the GMC all emptied. The guys already cleaned up that whole area there. They got the track back on the Mini. You could see, but I've already got some lines on this tree here. We're about to knock this out, clean up this whole area, leave it all nice and clean. We're gonna head back to the shop.
Ah, pero tiene que ser el tronco de aquí el que está en medio de la malla, va, Roy. Pero sin quitar la malla.
Yo no sé cómo va a ser usted.
Eso lo vamos a dejar a usted para que usted sea el inventor.
No, yo no tengo tiempo para eso, pues.
¡Ay! ¡Casi! ¡Yay! Ma, estoy muy lleno, la escuela está muy llena. Panzón, oiga.
Estoy muy panzón, man.
Dice que lo que está el lombriciento.
¡Ay!
México es viejo, pero está chiquitico.
Madre, ese que tiene ese nombre que tiene.
Vaya con la máquina, México. No, no, pero no aflojen. Dale para atrás, dale, dale. Más, más. Yeah, we tried to pull it, but it was way too much that way. Luckily, we got the Mini and pulled it right over. Perfectly exactly where we wanted it. You always got to keep his safety line out the way. Sometimes he could get tangled all up on the other ropes. It makes it harder for him to move around. Tightens him up a little bit up there. If you were wondering, this rope here, he had it at the very top of this tree. He always puts it on one of the more sturdier spots. Basically, this allows him to take his the one that goes around his waist. It allows him to take that one off so he can move around without risking him falling. This one will always save him. If for whatever reason his the one around his waist fails, this one will always protect him. He might swing around a little bit up there, obviously, because this one's held on to a certain point, but he definitely won't get as hurt as coming down, falling off the tree or anything like that. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna put this pulley around this pine tree here. That way we can bring a rope right through here and we can pull with the machine, just so the tree gets pulled this way. There's not much room for us to sit in here and try to pull it, but we need that tree to come this way. So the easiest way is to run a rope from the tree, come around the pulley. It's gonna go around the pulley and then we're gonna aim it right out this way. To put the pulley around the tree, it's simple. Just grab your pulley, and then basically all you do is just pass it right through the center of it. And there you have, there's no way for this pulley to leave this tree here. And then I kind of want to angle it a little bit better. It doesn't really matter the angle. It's not a huge tree anyways. Maybe on a bigger tree you definitely should worry about the angle, but right here we'll be fine just like that. Make sure that pulley's locked. Okay, everything's on there good. And then you grab this, you just run it right through the pulley. So basically, you want this line coming around this way, because if you get it this way, then it's gonna cross over the rope. It's kind of common sense, but just so you guys kind of get an idea. Basically, what we're gonna do here is this rope, think of it as us pulling this rope here, trying to get this branch or the rest of the tree to come this way. We need force to pull this way, but we can't come into these bushes. We don't have much room. So instead of us coming in here trying to figure out how to pull, this pulley is going to do most of the work, since now you direct basically the force. I know it sounds a little, it doesn't really matter too much, but you basically have it coming around here, and now you could use the mini any direction, anywhere here, to pull and give it a really good force pulling this. You need, especially with a tree that's leaning all the way towards that septic system, you don't want it to land that way. So with the mini, we'll have enough pull, and then we should be able to pull the tree this way and have it fall right there. If you guys kind of understand my my explanation. I know it's not the best, but now we just untie it there, bring the rope all around, disconnect the pulley, put it away, start cutting up all these branches, taking them right over to the chipper. Then we'll bring that final piece down and we're all set. I'm gonna head over to get the chip truck dumped. It's not completely full, only has a little bit of room. Arturo's disconnecting it now. There's no way we're gonna be able to chip up all those branches and make them fit in here, so I might as well head over now, get it dumped, then I'll come back, we can finish this whole area up. The guys are gonna finish cleaning up that area, hopefully bring all the branches, so by the time I get back, we just gotta chip up, maybe a little bit of cleaning, head back to the shop, call it a day. I most likely have to get this truck dumped again before the end of the day, but we'll see. If it's not completely full, we'll just leave it for next day. The guys are finishing up with the branches over there. You can see Bernardo's over here spreading the stump grinds. Still got this pile to pick up, a bunch of little logs, not too bad. This pile here, we'll probably toss it on that side there and just flatten that out, leave it all nice and clean. Then we just got to pass the blower one last time, leave it all nice. I walk in this little house here. I'm sure some of you guys want to see the inside of it. I don't know if we tossed all these leaves in here. Maybe we got to blow this, but it's a whole little house in here. But we're gonna knock this out and then we'll call it a day, head back to the shop. Finished up here, just got to clean up this area a little bit more, pass the blower, pick up that pile there. Berardo just took the final logs to the GMC. We're almost done here, so I'm actually going to take the GMC to get dumped. That way it's empty for the next day. I doubt you guys want to see the whole process of me going to dump the truck once again. I think I already showed it maybe 2 or 3 times of me dumping the truck. So I'm going to take it over. I'll probably just show the clips of the logs coming out of the truck, and then the next clip you guys will see is us basically done with the whole job. Hopefully have everything all cleaned up and be ready to head home. We're all done here. The guys already headed home. Got this stump grinded down, flanned it out, cleaned this whole area up here, flanned that whole area there, got that all nice and clean. The grass is all cleaned up, all nice. That area there was all cleaned up. Me and Arturo already loaded up both machines. We're all ready to head home. Gonna head back to the shop, call it a day. Cleaned up this area here where we had the chip truck, got the grass all nicely clean. That hole was already there, we didn't do that. Got all the logs loaded up earlier. Both machines are loaded onto the trailer. We're ready to head back to the shop, call it a day. Made it back here to the shop. We're all done for the day. It's a pretty short day, but we got everything done. I just want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips from me, leave them down below. Catch you tomorrow. Say, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Say it, say it.
Catch you guys tomorrow.